listening to a special interview segment for the official podcast for WrestlingNewsSource.com.
Okay, folks, joining us on the show this week, he is a TNA and Lucha Underground wrestler, the one and only Hernandez. Hernandez, welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys? How you doing today?
Oh, we are doing fantastic. We appreciate you coming on the show. You can follow Hernandez on Twitter at SuperMexCTM, and you're going to be appearing at Bustin for Autism this Sunday at the Pasadena Convention Center. Autographs and pictures are going to be beginning at 3 p.m. with bell time at 6. The proceeds are going to be going to the Bustin for Autism charity, so you definitely want to go out there. Tickets can be purchased by going to ClutchCityProductions.com or LoneStarWrestling.com. There's going to be special guests including Colt Cabana, Tommy Dreamer, Alberto El Patron, and many more. And you, Hernandez, you're going to be going up against our former guest from a couple of weeks ago, Raymond Rowe. And whenever we talked to him about you, he said that he is not the same guy that you faced in the past. So what are your thoughts on that, and how do you prepare for a guy like Rowe?
Well, me and Ray, we wrestled a couple of times in the past. Part of the last time was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I would hope that if you after 3 or 4 years, you will get better. So, I mean, if he thinks he's better, then cool. But the problem is, brother, I wrestle Lucha, I wrestle TNA. I'm still Mr. International. He's just now making the national stage. He hasn't learned all the tricks yet, so Sunday should be really fun.
Absolutely. It's definitely going to be a show that you don't want to miss. We're going to be out there as well, so if you see us, make sure to say hi. You recently made your return to TNA, and you joined up with the Beatdown Clan. How has the atmosphere changed from when you last left to your more recent return?
It's actually changed for the better. When I left, this was May of 2014, it was, they tried to do a little bit, make it more of a higher business than it really was. Now the atmosphere is more like the family atmosphere. Let's have fun. Let's entertain the fans. Let's, create a great show like it was before the Hogan and Bischoff era.
Very cool. And I know that you left last time wasn't under the best ways. You actually found out online before hearing from the folks backstage. What's your current relationship with TNA officials?
Well, I'm signed with them, The old adage, people say in wrestling, never say never, definitely applies here. This time around May of 2014, there was no way, and I don't know if you can say hell, but I'll say hell anyway. The way hell that I think that I thought I would ever go back. And, MVP called me, wanted me to be in this group. Soften the blow, so TNA could actually have negotiations with me, and it went from there.
During 2009, 2010, you were on pursuit for the World Championship in TNA, but unfortunately, you had to take time due to your neck surgery. Yep. Do you think that soon we'll see you in the main title picture?
No, come on, bro. I'm being realistic. I'm not the best politician for wrestling. I want to entertain the crowd, get myself over. If I'm doing tags or, lower belts, damn well that the higher brass is never going to let me be a top-notch single competitor, no matter what.
I mean, I would definitely like to see that, man.
But, at least I'm telling you the truth,
Yeah,
Some guys, you'll see me in your future. Come on, you know better than that.
Well, yeah.
Well, you did mention being part of tag teams. You have been part of LAX, Mexican America. Yep. You've even teamed up with the likes of Matt Morgan as well as Chavo. Has there been a favorite team or a group that you've been a part of?
Well, Homicide's more like my brother than my friend and tag partner. You never know when we're getting back together. Right now, we have his shoulder. He had shoulder surgery in April, and he will be back full speed probably end of October. We will be reuniting November 14th in Jersey All Pro for their anniversary show.
Nice. Oh, very cool. That'll be definitely worth checking out. And you can also currently be seen on the El Rey Network on Lucha Underground. I know that the tapings have finished up. Can you tell us about your time?
When I was wrestled there, it was very cool atmosphere. You had the only veterans you had were Conan, Vampiro, and Chavo. So everyone's just, busting their butt trying to put on the best product possible. And, with the special effects and the production is the way that show runs. It's like watching a B-level action movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's man, I love watching a show, man. It's just, and like everything a part of it is just awesome.
It's really cool to be a part of, and it's really bringing up the sort of independent promotions. Like you're seeing, more of your Ring of Honors, your Lucha Undergrounds, your Global Force Wrestlings. TNA is starting to get a resurgence now. Were you a fan of wrestling growing up, or did you get into it a little bit later in life?
I was a fan just like everyone else growing up, but a real mean dad. He was a Green Beret for 30 years, and he stressed education before I did anything like that. I was ready to join wrestling school when I was 16, and I don't know if you ever been around a military man his whole life. I'm big compared to him. My dad's probably about 5'7", 150 pounds, and he's probably 75 now, and I'm still scared of him.
Wow.
He went to Vietnam 3 different times as a POW once. I mean, he's like a real-life G.I. Joe. And so I went to college, played college football, did a couple years in arena, did powerlifting for a while, but, you only win trophies, you don't win no money. So I just, gravitated pro wrestling, obviously.
Very cool. And, you like you said, you're a big guy. You're about 6'4", 250, 280 pounds, somewhere around there.
I wish. I'm 6'2", probably about 250 right now. I'm trying to show some abs now.
Well,
I've been as high as 320 before.
Wow. Well, you still, watching you on TV now, you look absolutely jacked. You look in great condition. What's your workout regimen normally like? I can't imagine having to go through that kind of workout.
Oh, it's not as bad as you think it is. I work out about 5 or 6 days a week for no more than 30, 40 minutes a day. That includes cardio.
Yeah.
It's of course, I'm an old man now. I've been doing it for 24 years, so it's mostly maintaining. But you got to incorporate. I don't use weights like I used to. In 2009, I broke my neck. Scott Steiner threw me on a suplex and I landed on my head.
Ooh. And
I had to get a neck fusion where they put a cadaver disc into your neck. And I wanted to make sure I could still, if I put weights in my neck and still trying to throw people around, I think something bad's going to happen. So I chose just throwing people around and doing body weight exercises.
Very nice. And you mentioned your age. You're up in your 40s now. You've been in the business for quite some time. How is your body adjusting to getting older? It's never easy, but and also how much longer do you think that you'll want to keep performing?
To be honest, I haven't been in this good a shape since I've been 19. I guess when you get older, you get wiser as far as the way your nutrition and the way you work out. I've never been this in cardio shape in my life, even when I was in college. So, as long as I don't think I want to wrestle more like maybe 2 years at the absolute most. I'm trying to gravitate to movies and commercials. I already did 3 commercials and 2 movies so far.
Very cool.
And, I want to be like the bigger version of Danny Trejo, so.
Nice. Hernandez in space.
He's 70, so I could do it for 30 years,
That's right. Do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on? Anything that we can get a little hint at?
The upcoming projects, if I get this, I'm up in the running for a show on FX.
Oh, nice.
If I get it, I immediately will retire.
Wow. So if you randomly just disappear from the wrestling world,
I'll tell you. I'll tell everybody. I'll put my nose in everything. I'll be making double when I make wrestling for 13 episodes.
And less strain on the body too.
Oh yes, yeah. I'll be pretending that I'm getting hit.
Yeah. Now, being a guy of your size, you do some high flying maneuvers. You dive off the top rope. You've dived off the steel cage and all kinds of flips and tricks. And was that originally part of your plan, or did it just sort of fall into your lap and you say, you know what, I'm just going to test this out, and if it works, great, and if it doesn't, well, then I'll learn.
Well, It's more, by trial by fire, because when I first started wrestling, training and stuff like that, 285, 290, kind of a decent sized guy. I was the third smallest guy in my wrestling class.
Goodness.
Because, granted, a lot of the guys were overweight. But, I mean, the smallest guy next to me was Phil Martin. He's 340 pounds. And he got second in World's Strongest Man before. So, I'm not going to do anything maybe with a body slam those guys. So you have to come up with high-flying moves to knock them off their feet. And that's how all that started.
Very cool. We do have a listener question. It's coming from Kalen. He wanted to know, what are your thoughts on the rumors and accusations about being, at times, quote, careless in the ring?
Bruh. For anyone who thinks that I'm careless in the ring, obviously, it has nothing better to do with their time. I've been wrestling for 17 years. I don't want no one hurting me, so why would I want to hurt someone else? Mm-hmm. It's basically just, if you notice, it's not people who have a big name in the business that says I'm reckless. Mm-hmm. If you want to get thrown, this is a give and take sport. If I do my moves, I can do mine. If I do yours, obviously yours. You can't half-ass do the move.
Right.
So I mean, if Kurt Angle tells me I'm careless, Sting tells me I'm careless, AJ Styles tells me I'm careless, hey, I'm going to start working on my stuff. But if Joe Blow or some little indie guy who's lucky to make $20 to wrestle me and say I'm careless, well, maybe he was poorly trained.
Oh.
So, take that.
Very nice. We do always like to ask this question because we always get a different answer, and it's just really great to hear because it's stuff you don't really hear about. Are there any on-the-road stories that you could share with us? Anyone that you were traveling with? Anything that's PG?
I'll wait till Sunday because most of my road stories are with Homicide because we're like brothers for the last 9 years. It's impossible that I'm going to incriminate myself on a national radio station.
Very cool. And final question for you: is there anyone yet that you have, or is there anyone that you have yet to face that you would like to before you call it a career?
That's why I'm pretty much ready to wind it down because I've been in the ring with Sting, Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. Pretty much. Except for maybe Hulk Hogan, really don't get bigger than that, so I'm good.
Very cool. Like I said, you'll be appearing at Bustin for Autism this Sunday out of the Pasadena Convention Center. Autographs and pictures going to be beginning at 3 p.m. with bell time at 6. Proceeds are going to be going to the Bustin for Autism charity, and tickets can be purchased by going to ClutchCityProductions.com or LoneStarWrestling.com. And like I said earlier, you can follow Hernandez on Twitter at SuperMexCTM. Hernandez, we have certainly appreciated your time, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you Sunday, man.
Look forward to it. Have a good one.
Bye, man.